The Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy saying he is not sure what happened with the missile blast that killed 2 people in Poland. He's walking back his allegations. The rocket was not Ukrainian, but now he's saying military leaders told him the crater from the blast site suggests a Ukrainian anti-air missile is not alone in responsibility. We're bringing in now On Balance host Leland Vittert now to analyze this a bit. So, Leland, Zelenskyy walking back these comments now, but we know at the end of the day, NATO is saying that regardless, the fault is with Russia here. So really, what does Zelenskyy gain?
Well, Zelenskyy will be in a much stronger position, right, if it was a Russian missile versus a Ukrainian air defense missile. If it's a Ukrainian air defense missile, yes, this is bad, and yes, because Russia has started this war, Russia's in the end responsible. But it doesn't bring any more NATO support. All of a sudden, you don't need to flood Poland with NATO air defense systems because there's not a threat from Russia. Zelenskyy wants NATO to be more involved. He conceivably needs NATO to be more involved if he's actually going to push Russian troops all the way out of Ukraine. The more he can bring NATO in from a military standpoint, the better it is for him, and perhaps the worse it is for NATO.
So is that what this is, saying that the blast site indicates that a Ukrainian anti-air missile cannot alone be responsible? Is this about getting more NATO support?
Sure, he would love nothing more than for NATO to get involved militarily. Remember, he asked for a no-fly zone. NATO said no. He continues to ask for more weapons. NATO says no. NATO does not want to get into a shooting war with Russia. And if this was a Russian missile that killed people in Poland, the tensions ratchet up significantly. That's not something NATO wants either.
So saying that he's asking for more weapons from NATO, NATO saying no. CNN reporting now that the U.S. is actually starting to run low on certain types of weapons because we certainly have given repeated aid to Ukraine. Defense officials, though, say that this is not impacting the U.S. military, at least, U.S. military readiness. But could it get to that point?
It's nice that the U.S. defense officials are saying that.
Right.
The independent look at where U.S. weapons stockpiles are say that's hogwash. The U.S. military may be ready to fight today, but it may not have enough ammunition to get through the end of the week if, for example, we had to take on China in Taiwan or in the South China Sea. The lack of U.S. weapons stockpiles is significant. You think about if there was another war between Israel and Hezbollah, or Israel and Iran, would we be able to resupply the Israelis in the way we did during the first Lebanon War in 2008, second Lebanon War? We don't know.
Yeah.
So I think that there's starting to be some real questions being asked, especially on Capitol Hill. We saw that today from Republicans of, okay, how long can we afford to keep doing this before Russia and China realize that America is in a much weaker place, and North Korea, for that matter, does too.
And realistically, how soon can we start to resupply those stockpiles?
Takes years to get these factories up and running. Think about what happened in World War II to make the kinds of weapons in the volume and quantities we needed. It took taking over factories. We're nowhere near ready at that point.
All right. Leland Vittert, we thank you for your time. And a reminder, you can always watch Leland On Balance every night at 7 Eastern. It's right after rush hour. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.